Broskies, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to yet another video. After a little hiatus, we're back for another food review. Oh my gosh, how crazy is that? Today, we're going to be trying out a McDonald's item, and it's the one and very famous or infamous Big Arch Burger. Now, if you've been on social media, you've seen like all the stuff about the CEO of McDonald's being very weird and robotic about his reaction, his tasting to the Big Arch. It's very funny. A lot of memes made about it. Very unique experience that's been happening with this burger specifically recently. But I got it finally after some time after it, first released. It's here. I'm gonna try it out for the first time. I don't know how this one's gonna taste. I'm looking forward to it because I do like McDonald's burgers, but we'll see how good of a quality this product is going to be. So let me take this sucker out, get the napkins, get the actual burger out itself. Now for some reason, okay, no, it is a Big Arch burger. I don't know why, but I thought it was gonna be like the Big Mac box for some reason. That's just what I thought. But I got the Big Arch burger, no pickles, because I'm not a big fan of pickles on burgers. You guys let me know if you are fans of pickles on burgers. I don't really care much for them. It's weird. It's a weird relationship I have with them. But the Big Arch, I went in person, going to pay $9.29 for this burger. For this one burger, you pay $9.29 USD. That's a lot for a burger, let's be for real. But it's kind of how fast food prices are actually becoming nowadays. So, what can you do? But going into things, let's open up this sucker and see what we're dealing with. Now here is the burger. It's a pretty big burger. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I was gonna say succulent, but that's definitely not that. I haven't even tasted it yet. It's a big burger, has a lot of sesame seeds, both black and regular. It's huge though. Like, I know the Big Mac is like the staple burger of McDonald's. And it has some size to it for sure. Same with the quarter pounders. Even the quarter pounders, like the double ones, have a lot of size to them. But this one, I feel like density wise, if you want to call it that, it feels bigger than like a majority of the McDonald's burgers, at least like in current day and age. Let me take the sucker out though and really like get this in full detail. Now I know it's kind of similar to a Big Mac, how it has like, it's got like the lettuce, the onions, the patties, the double patties actually, but also has a Big Arch sauce. The Big Mac itself has a special sauce to it. This one also has its own signature sauce. Let me see if I can look at it. Yeah, it's kind of like a, you know what? It smells exactly like a Big Mac. Funny enough, it smells exactly like how a Big Mac would smell, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if they just kind of like repurpose the same item, but like to be something different. There's kind of also something like, I think there's fried onions in this too, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, fried onions. Okay, that's a nice addition. That's a nice addition, which I wasn't expecting. But you know what? Enough dilly-dallying. Let's go in right ahead to this new McDonald's item, the Big Arch Burger. Oh yeah. Big bite this time, yeah. I ain't no McDonald's CEO. I take big bites of my burgers. That's kind of interesting. I like it though. Hold up, I like this. So, first impressions, it's good. Genuinely, I kind of like it. The taste is decent, right? I mean, it's a McDonald's burger, right? What do you really expect in terms of like quality, like high-end quality? But for a fast food burger, I like it a lot. I think, especially in terms of McDonald's burgers, this might be like one of my favorites, honestly. It's a simple burger. It's very, very simple. You got the beef, the cheese, the lettuce, the onions, and I guess some crunchy fried onions, which will just add a little bit to the taste and to the texture of it. But I mean, it is a simple burger, right? Very, very simple sesame seed bun burger. They do have more sesame seeds than like a typical McDonald's burger would have, right? But again, sesame seeds don't really add too much to a burger, if I'm being honest, to a bun, unless you're eating it by itself. But I don't know, I never really felt much of a difference between like a sesame seed bun and a non-sesame seed bun. But just maybe because, like, I don't know, that's just my experience with them. But I think it's a good burger. It does measure up heavily to the Big Mac. I think the Big Mac is a solid burger, right? I've had the Big Mac before. I've had the Quarter Pounder, which is like my favorite. I always get the double Quarter Pounder, one of my top items from McDonald's. But this one does match up a lot to both items, but again, specifically the Big Mac. I think in terms of smell especially, but also taste, it feels so much like a Big Mac. It really does. I think the Big Mac sauce is a lot more prevalent, a lot more like kind of like out there than the Big Arch sauces. Let me give it one more shot with the Big Arch sauce, just to kind of really get like a really good like mouthful of that. All right, let me see how this one is gonna be. There's a lot in the middle, and I really want to get like a good middle bite if possible. Okay, brother, what's going on? Does anyone know the recipe of this Big Arch sauce? Genuine question. It tastes way too close to the Big Mac. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but I feel that they literally just repurposed a Big Mac and made this whole new item thing, right? I didn't want to, you know, be out there, CEO coming out of his man cave, his $1 million man cave, just to give us a taste test of this burger, when it's really just a Big Mac. It literally is. I don't know if you guys have had it. Please tell me if you've had this item, be down below in the comments, and what you think of it, of course, as per usual. But let me know if you just get such a similarity to the Big Mac burger, right? Compare this to a Big Mac and tell me they are not basically the exact same burger in terms of taste, right? They basically are. In smell and taste. Presentation, I will give them this. It does feel different from the usual McDonald's burger, right? It does feel bigger, right? I feel like you are getting more burger than you usually do, right? It's not like a taller burger, it's more like a longer or wider burger this time around. So it does give more surface area compared to the typical McDonald's burger. I will give them that. And I guess like the extra sesame seeds on top, especially the black sesame seeds. Nice little touch, nice little aesthetic touch. But overall, it's a good burger. It's a very good burger. I do like this one a lot. I definitely want to get this more often. But it is like, it genuinely is just a Big Mac. To me, it feels a lot more just like a Big Mac, but kind of like a more manageable Big Mac, because Big Macs are, of course, taller compared to this one, which again is more wider, right? More wide. So I think as a more enjoyable experience, this one might be a slight bit better than the Big Mac. You know, maybe a hot take. Maybe this should be their new staple item. Big Mac can be on the sidelines for now. Have the Big Arch, you know, take up the spotlights and be the new McDonald's gateway burger for everyone. You know, hey, hire me as marketing. I took a marketing class, so I have some idea. But I mean, like, hey, I mean, what else is there to really say? That's the McDonald's Big Arch burger. As, again, solid burger. I like it a lot. And I already mentioned, of course, let me know your thoughts and opinions on the burger down below if you've had it or are planning to have it. You know, anything would be nice to hear. Anything else? I don't know. I mean, like, hopefully we'll get some more content going soon. I know I've been on a very disgusting break as of late. I've been very just not there with content this year so far. We're almost done with the third month of the year. I've gone like, what, like 4 or 5 videos out so far? Bad, very, very bad consistency this time around. But hopefully things will pick up soon. Hopefully, right? Can't guarantee anything, but hopefully things will pick up soon. I do have good stuff planned. I do have some fun ideas from some fun videos planned. We're obviously gonna get more unboxings and stuff. There's gonna be a lot to do, you know, on that side of things, but some more stuff, maybe some more vlogs hopefully coming soon. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but you know, stay tuned. Of course, subscribe and like all that stuff so you can help the channel out and hopefully be here, you know, when we do more content like this or like whatever else. But yes, I think that'll be it for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I'll see everyone in the next one, whatever that may be. Hope you have a good one. Bye bye.